high school. Edgewater High School.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you how I met Phil for real.
Yes, sir.
Cause I'm a fan of music, so I have I guess an eclectic taste. So I'm going to class and I have that's y'all know what I mean. I define it for you guys, man. Poor guys. No, but I was listening. I had my CD player. This back, hey Steph. This back. They had like a CD player where you could play like a portable CD player. It's back in the day. You probably don't remember. But anyway, it was a CD.
I was here.
She was in diapers.
She was in diapers. She never owned one.
I was here though, but was I here?
but I was playing Mace Harlem World in my CD player.
Wow.
That was the camera filming the show if you listening. but I was listening.
That's funny. I was such a good one, man.
but I was listening to Mace, and I'm jamming out. What you know about going out, head west, red lips, TVs all up in the head, trying to live it up. You know the song, what Steph doesn't, but anyway. And so I go into the classroom and I see this guy beating on the desk, and he like, what you listening to? I'm like, I'm listening to Mace. He was like, Mace, because mind you, this is like 03, and then so Mace had been out of the rap game for like 6 years.
I was in 3rd grade, just to let y'all know. Shout out to people.
Poor baby. But so and he was trying to put me on to a guy that nobody had heard of at the time, Chameleon. He was like, man, Chameleon is my favorite rapper of all time. So I'm like, this dude is crazy. I never heard of this dude. This dude's crazy. And he was making beats even then. He was rapping and he was like, yo, he was Phil for real in 03.
And I can explain that. Yeah, I'm gonna explain that. See, I come from crosstown. You feel what I'm saying? So crosstown, you know, it's more of a city urban type of lifestyle over there. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of can jump the porch really early. You know what I'm saying? So some people would be like, damn boy, Phil is for real. Boy, he do. Dang boy. Da, da, da. So but that's the old me. You know, I'm more mature now. But back in the day, boy. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know, Underworld. Pico. Yeah, Pico. Yeah, I used to make beats with Pico too, man. Shout out to my dog, man. But you know, I'm from PSG Polk Street, you know what I'm saying? So, me and my homies over there, they influenced me actually. But how I started making beats was like I used to do like TV production in middle school, you know what I'm saying? And then so one day, you know, I used to be behind the boards and do the credits and play the records, you know what I'm saying? So I decided, you know what, one day I'm finna just play a song. So I played Whistle While You Twerk, you know what I'm saying? This was like, you know, there you go.
Steph, that was a song back in the day. It was like Yin Yang Twins. Go ahead and start it.
But yeah. I got in trouble for playing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, dang, I need to make something where I can't get in trouble. So I started, like, you know, I need to find something with no words. So I started getting instrumentals, and then next thing you know, I started making them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then when I got into high school, you know what I'm saying, I started, making the credits in high school and selling beats in high school.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
You was hustling in high school.
Man.
What you did? Shout out to high school hustlers.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was
You sold beats in high school too, Steph?
No. I sold t-shirts. Shout out to my best friend Robin. She's up in Georgia, so shout out to her. Me and her made these shirts in high school, and we was hustling to get some money. Now we
exactly.
just see this in high school.
Hey.
Shout out for Steph B for taking over the
It's all good.
Last week.
I hang out across town about one day out of the week.
You say what now?
She can hang out across town once a week.
Oh yeah, once a week. Yeah.
Centralfloridalive, we need to come to cross town and just hang out one day, man.
Oh my
Hey boy. But yeah, man. Shout out to Edgewater. I love y'all. Eagles, baby.
That's what's up, Neil.
Phil for real.
No.
And I know a lot of people might like, oh, is that Neil? Is that?
Yeah, you don't want to.
I never knew who that was until somebody came to me and told me who that was.
He do a painting artist.
He does a lot of artistic stuff.
But he rap too, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I met him one time. Like he did tattoos and stuff like that a long time ago. But that's like the only time I met him.
So, my man Phil, man. So
what's happening? Let's talk, man. Let's go ahead, man. Let's talk, man.
What was your big break? Like how like what was the start of it?
I would say it all started with the homie Pimp J out of Mo Music. You know what I'm saying? Like he yes sir, Mo Music Entertainment. They used to bring all the comedians and everybody down here. You feel what I'm saying? And so he kind of seen that I was in Crosstown making records for trap artists, cause they trapping and rapping at the same time, literally. So you know what I'm saying? So he came in there like, man, let me take you out of this element, man. I can bring you something better than that. So I'm like, man, what you talking about, man? I'm good where I'm at. He like, nah, I'm gonna show you something else.
Right.
And he just put me on to some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm studio, everything, boards, Pro Tools, Max, the whole 9 yards. See, I was in a trap, so I'm getting money, and I don't know about none of this stuff.
Right.
So
you was doing it off limited stuff.
Off of limited stuff, so I'm thinking, oh, we can hear ourselves on the song, we good. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, when you go to engineering classes and do all this other stuff, start engineering records, and
you realize what you were missing.
Exactly. I recorded a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? Like engineering. I used to engineer for them. Uncle Luke, B.O.B., Gucci Man.
You didn't even name all these people.
Yeah,
it gets deep.
Most people.
You just forget half the names.
It's if you go on my website, it's a list on there right there.
Wow, Gucci Man as well.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Yes,
so
sir.
the question was asked, and I don't know if you really got the big break.
Oh, the big break.
Mo Money Music.
Mo Music broke me out of my shell of, you know what I'm saying, like being comfortable with what I knew. Okay. Now, as far as like being heard on the scene, happened with the Rick Ross Triple C's Duffel Bag record. When I did the Haitian Fresh Bootsy Wyclef song before, nobody really knew who I was. They just knew Haitian Fresh, because you can't miss that damn Haitian. You can't miss that Haitian for nothing, boy. But really, what people found out about me was the Triple C Duffel Bag.
Give me that song, because I'm not sure exactly how that goes. How do you recall?
It goes, oh my duffel bag, oh my duffel bag. You know what I'm saying? So most people heard of me through that, and then they were like, damn, that's tight. And then it got beyond Orlando when I did the Rick Ross White Sand record, because then I started getting customers from Pakistan and stuff like that.
Oh,
yeah.
That was the video when it had Diddy in it and all that stuff.
Yeah. Diddy was in there. Yeah, I did that beat. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. I have a question. You talked about hustling and doing music during the high school, but what at what age or what initially sparked your interest into music?
What initially sparked that was, to be honest, I was 15 years old when I had a surgery that kind of prevented me from going into the NBA. Oh, wow. So I went into my second love. I said, I'm going to go into my second passion. Since I can't physically do NBA, I'm going to go and do something else. So I didn't want to let nothing stop me from doing what I want to do in my life. You know what I'm saying? And as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to do what I want to do.
That's what's up.
That's just how it is,
How was the support system? Were your friends, the people around you, were they supporting you, or were they low-key haters? Like, how was that? Like, we get a lot of them.
You get a bit of both. You know what I'm saying? You get a bit like when I did stuff with Mo Music. You know what I'm saying? Since I was in a certain level of comfortability and reachable, most people felt like they could just reach out and touch me. Oh, yeah, that's just Phil. Don't worry about Phil. He's straight. Then I started making records for Rick Ross. Bro, you ain't gonna put me on, bro? I'm like, bro, what you mean? I'm still the same dude, but you treat me like I'm some sort of I'm just a regular guy from the hood like you, bro. I'm trying to make it like you, man.
And then one thing I say about Phil, man, is he's always been a humble guy. He always been approachable. So even back from like beating on the tables in 03 to now, he's still the same dude.
And Jeremy is still a comedian, by the way. Still a comedian, boy.
That is awesome. Phil, you clearly doing some big things.
Yeah, man.
We trying to find out what you have in the barrel. What you preparing to shoot out.
Well. Since I did a record for Moot Boy called Prom Night, you know what I'm saying? The streets loving that record. They like bye bye. Every time you see a chick and she cussing out somebody on Facebook and she say bye bye, fuck nigga, that's because I made that for Mookie. You feel me? So what's happening right now? You know what I mean? As far as another records that I'm making, I got I'm doing Moot Boy Prom Night 2 that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming out.
That's what you're working on. Prom.
I've already made the beat for him.
Okay.
He just need to drop the record. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
He heard it and he loves it. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
And oh boy, it is that.
Yeah, I believe.
Boy, hey, and I'm doing another record with Haitian Fresh. You know what I'm saying? It's called Let's Have a Four-Way. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I like that.
Hey.
I bet you do, Jeremy. I bet you do.
Hey,
Let me get a feature.
Hey, shout out to Precise, man. You know what I'm saying? That's another artist. You know, he's gonna be like the next T-Pain of our city, man. I'm telling you, man. I don't know. I know he's in Altamont. That's all I know. But man, let me tell you, that guy there, vocal wise, the truth, man, truth.
We have to look out for.
Yeah, and as soon as I heard that, I said, oh yeah, I gotta get you to a nice big plug with this.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So right now we trying to figure out we're gonna get Fetty Wap or Boosie, but Fetty Wap got into a car accident, so I don't know.
Let's wait for Fetty Wap.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it just when it's marketable and it's the name and people, but we everybody
Is
trying.
Boosie hot right now? You consider him hot?
Boosie, I mean, he's still hot to me. I mean, but not like on a mainstream, scale.
I know he had a good little butt when he got out of jail. I don't know if he's still. I'm just partial to Fetty Wap.
Boosie's almost like at legendary status to me, like especially in the South.
Okay.
Yeah, in the South, he's a legend in the South. You know what I'm saying? But
It seems like Fetty Wap is every third song on the radio is on him.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's because he's hot. Some white people want to listen what we listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they hear that. And what's crazy is he from Jersey. It sounded like he. The music don't sound like he from up top or nothing. So it just seems
It's a little
He was from down south, if anything.
you would think he from the hood, like from around here somewhere, but he from Jersey. That's weird.
Question. You work with a lot of artists and you're doing big things. Is there anybody out there you would want to work with that you haven't worked with?
Chameleonaire.
Why is that?
That's his favorite rapper.
Hey, listen, man.
Tell us why.
I've heard. Listen, I mean, I've heard some things on this man mixtape that lets me know lyrically he's a problem. You know what I'm saying? The way he delivers his he's clever with his words. You know what I'm saying? Like because I used to everybody like, oh, Lil Wayne's the best rapper. I mean, that's because he calls himself that.
He is.
But listen, I don't know, but I would say if it was him versus Wayne, that man would give him a problem.
He can't give him a problem.
He will give him a big problem. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically, he will give Wayne a problem. I know that for sure.
What about Game?
Stylistically.
What about Kanye?
Yeah. Can he give Kanye a run for his money?
Lyrically?
Lyrically, I don't know. Cause see, Kanye kind of out there right now. He out there trying to sell like bum clothes and for $1,500.
I thought it was $6,000 for that.
Oh, well, I don't
it's
know
like
what.
a whole outfit for like 10 grand.
I just like to tell people I'm not as much into music as you are. So
Yeah.
I defer to you, but I look at someone like Lil Wayne almost as if he transcends time. He started in the early 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Yeah.
he's still. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. How many artists in hip hop started from 12 to almost 30 and never had a drop off? That's what amazes me.
Michael Jackson.
I said hip hop.
Oh, okay.
He did a little hip hop. He did a little hip hop too.
See,
Yeah. He did a little hip
the
hop.
problem is people they down him because he's from a pretty bad group of rappers. He didn't have the greatest rappers with
Man,
him.
this man went to college.
But
Yeah.
the guy is pretty intelligent.
Yeah, he's
and He
intelligent.
has a swagger that remains. It's still there. He's like, I guess the closest thing to me is LL Cool J, but LL Cool J lost a couple cool points over the years. Lil Wayne stayed on top the whole time. That's why I think he's the best. But what do I know?
But I'm just saying, like with the new Lil Wayne that's out,
Yeah.
it's the same topic. It ain't nothing clever or different.
No.
It's bitches and lean right now.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
So
right about
that's what I'm saying.
Like right now, Wayne, he like to the status to where he basically can just say anything on him. Like, I talked to Lil Wayne last night, and they'll buy the song because it's Lil Wayne saying. They don't care what he says.
But let me tell you guys, like, you guys are not going to talk Phil out of this. Phil been listening to Chamillionaire for 15 years.
Trust me,
That's the first conversation I ever had with Phil was about Chamillionaire before he was even famous.
I'm sure he knows he got more music in one finger than I have the whole body. I'm not arguing that point. I'm just as a pure fan.
Wayne is.
chose Wayne.
I like Wayne too. You know what I'm saying?
How about this? If you had to change something in the industry, because I think that's a problem as well. If I can change anything in the industry, I would want the rule to go out that you need to live the life that you really are. I'm so tired of the WWF hip hop artists. I've said on this show many times, Lil Wayne is not an idiot. He's intelligent.
Right.
Plies is probably the brightest guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
What you see and what they tell you and what they give you is what all my little brothers and sisters and all these people on the street want to emulate. They want to emulate the fake you. They don't realize you're actually intelligent.
Exactly. Yeah.
What would you change if you could change anything in hip hop?
What I would change is these flexing artists that be like, oh, let me get a beat and they ain't got their money right. That's what I really want to change. Cause boy, I'm tired of these niggas, boy. Boy, look at here. Oh, okay. But I'm tired, boy. Hey, boy, but I hope Slim Jesus got the memo because I know y'all heard about this white boy.
Slim Jesus.
He telling he got a video. Oh, I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But he made a video. Oh, I ain't about that life. I'm like, well, why you even made a video? Why you even said you gonna do that? Now you got people. Now it's like, okay, when we first saw you, you feel me? And you said that puts in someone's mind like, oh, okay, so you really about what you're talking about. Now I gotta come and see what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And so then when you say, oh, I ain't about that, or I ain't this and that. Now when you come around, your respect gone, or whatever little respect you did have. Now nobody ain't gonna want to really pay you for like features. They gonna probably get you for shows because you a good hype man.
Slim Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
You never heard of Slim Jesus? He went viral, dude. It's like it's a little white kid
looking like Eminem
who raps like what they call like Chief Keef style rap, like drill like from drill music. He raps drill music, but he's like a white kid from the suburbs.
Yeah.
So he went viral.
I just think needs some realness.
Oh yeah, definitely.
If you're gonna keep claiming to keep it real.
Right. You gotta be knowing what you're talking about.
You gotta be that.
Exactly.
The problem is, how many kids on the street are jumping off cars and landing on somebody's head like WWF? They don't do it because we actually know, even though we enjoy the entertainment, we know it's fake.
Right.
Why not just say, okay, I'm talking about trap music.
Right.
But I'm sending my child to college like Jeezy.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. You can't tell my child to trap and die.
See,
your child is going to college.
But see, Jeezy wasn't talking to college kids. Well, he was in a way, but if that's if you decide to go his route. Right. See, when I heard that mixtape Trap or Die, I felt like he was talking to the cats on the street who really ain't got no real motivation to get money. You know what I'm saying? Right. Because he really made it like, I mean, he really made it to where it's like, dang boy, like you hear this man talking about he got it for $17.5 and da. Dang, I'm motivated, man. This man getting money. I need to get money like him.
Think about how many people in prison because of young Jesus.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nah, but it's not really. They
want to be the snowman.
They want to be the snowman.
Nah, but it's like what Jay-Z said. It's not like I told you sell drugs. No, I did that, so you don't have to go through that. Right. It's like thug motivation is deeper than selling drugs. Like exactly. When I listen to it, I listen to it from a different lens because I've never sold drugs.
What was that?
He said it's like I told you sell drugs. No, Hov did that. So hopefully you don't have to go through that.
But listen to what he's saying. Hopefully you don't have to go through that.
But the reality.
If Hov would have rapped and said, I hope you don't do that, I'm all for it.
But
don't keep telling me to do it.
But who would buy that?
Well, guess what?
Somebody who's going through that.
Guess what? I believe that people will buy just as many records if the people who are the powers that be insisted on it. When you as big as Jay-Z, I don't think there's a record that won't sell. When you as big as Lil Wayne, and this is what I'm saying, all these guys, once you get big, there's no need to keep, that's what the criticism about Lil Wayne is. He's still saying the same stuff.
Right.
10 albums later.
But there are a lot of there's a lot of rappers who do have growth. Jay-Z don't rap about selling dope 10 years ago. He rap about the maturation of business and that kind of thing.
And if he does that, kudos to him. He keep doing it. But he has to do it. It's at some point, everything's supposed to grow up. Why not rap?
True.
Why is there 40-year-old rappers still saying trap or die?
Some people have no range. That's just like singers. Some singers can only sing in C note.
I get it. But that's what I would like to change, man. But Phil, for real.
It's hard because even if people don't rap, it's still fakers in the streets out here around here talking about they got loud, but they got nothing but that perk. You feel me? So you know, I'm just saying.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can think it's glass. You can think it's glass, but it's really water.
They really,
you know what I'm saying?
That Reggie.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, they got that Reginald.
Not crispy.
Man, we're excited to have you on the show. Just like give them the numbers to call if you got any questions for Phil for real.
407-295-2422. 407-295-2422. 407-295-9257. Those are the two numbers. 407-295-9257. I apologize. Please for call in. Talk to Phil for real.
Yeah.
Lady.
Phil, we didn't know if you had any music with you today.
Oh man, I wish I would have knew to bring it, but you know what? It's cool. You know what I mean? Everybody can just go on my website. You know, I got 2 websites. You know what I'm saying? Phil for real.
Not just one website.
I got 2 websites.
Tune in. Get this information.
I'm telling you, feelforreal.com, which will have all my videos, and feelforrealmusic.com, which will have a lot of my beats and things like that.
Feel for Real spelled
PHIL 4 real.
Do you have any upcoming events that you want to let us know? So because we like to support our artists and stuff,
Well, I'm gonna speak from the producers aspect. You know what I mean? Us producers are always in the lab. We always working. We always, when it come to like events and stuff, it got to be something that somebody invites us to, really, because we always working. Like nobody really wants us to be outside. Real lab rat type of stuff. You know what I mean? So they keep, and I'm gonna stay where. That's why my resume is so long.
That's what's up. We are. I'm very intrigued by anyone who's been working with the interesting people that you're working with, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm pretty sure some days you wake up and you wonder, is this for real?
Yeah.
I mean, coming from where you came from, like you said, did you know this was going to be in your future?
To be honest, I mean, I felt like I don't want to die until I make something happen. That's, you know what I mean? Like I had that motivation back in the day. Like I was like, nah, man, I really want to make this happen to where I want to work with a popular artist, a famous artist, and just be put on. That's all I want. That's all we was thinking about, back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, man, we gotta do something. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out. Y'all sit back. Let me do this, and I'm gonna figure it out.
Okay.
And so that's what I've been doing. And now I'm able to launch my own, label. You know what I mean?
Maybe I missed that. When did you mention this already?
No, I didn't.
Whoa.
You just gonna gloss over that?
On us, man.
Yeah.
You sitting here talking about Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
And you're dropping your own label. Man, tell us what's going on. This thing is for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
About to slide my demo over there.
You sound like you. Come on, man. You holding back. This is an interview now.
I ain't holding back. Just give me a chance. Give me a chance.
Okay.
No.
What's going on? What you doing?
What we're doing is we're starting Crosstown Records. You know what I mean? Crosstown Records. You know what I'm saying? So everything that that I do, I always try to put on my hood. You know what I mean? Like even with my trademark. You know what I'm saying? Cause most people don't notice my trademark. Some people be like, oh, that's a nice little train whistle. But not knowing I come from the street, that's really the fork in the bowl. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So that's really what that is. It's been that way for years. Didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? I was a young little something. You know what I'm saying? Didn't even know it. You know what I'm saying? But what we doing right now? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to solidify and get an artist that we feel comfortable with, and give them distribution.
You boy, you know what I'm saying? You know, I do a little something here and there.
Tell them how you strip, man. Tell them how you strip.
I dance on the weekends. I sing. I rap. I produce.
Alright.
I choreograph. Just holler at your boy. He been doing me all this time. You ain't know this?
He danced a little bit.
What you Magic Mike on the weekend?
Ooh yeah.
He be in that club.
You get limited time. You can sign me right now.
You can find just like
Price going up.
Find him a quarter mile down the street from what's that place called? Whiskey River.
Whiskey River. Yeah.
You know what that place called?
Yeah.
You know what that place called, Nolan. Cut it out.
Hey, don't get it twisted, boy. Whiskey River be on and popping, boy.
Yeah, Whiskey River hit the other one down
the other one.
Yeah.
Nah.
He know what name it is. He trying to act like he don't know what name it is. They know him. They call him Teddy Bear over there.
No. You mean Empire?
All I know, he had a bag of them rainbow Doritos with him when I said
Hey, all chips matter. All chips matter.
Okay, so you starting your label.
Yes, sir.
Crosstown Records.
Yes, sir.
Up till now, you haven't.
I'm taking a Dr. That's right. I'm taking a Dr. Dre approach. You know what I'm saying? You know, I saw Straight Outta Compton and just was motivated to just do that.
I like that.
Just so you know, this is our first video.
Yes, sir.
Show that's coming on today.
All right.
We're gonna be sending it out. We want you to look in the camera, man, and tell them what is it you looking for in an artist, man. What does it take? What do they have to have for them to show up to your studio or get a number and reach out to you? And they better be prepared with what it is you're looking for.
Please be marketable. Please have humbleness. Please have talent. Please have that. I've had some people. They just weren't ready.
Okay, what else?
Please have the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be the only one pushing your CD. You know, so be marketable. You know, be able to let the world know who you are, so that we can, we both can get right. You know what I mean? You got my records, you got my beats. I'm gonna engineer you. I'm gonna make sure you sound like the hottest thing in the planet. But just be ready. Be ready to work and be and just be real. You know what I mean? Just be honest and be who you are. Don't be fake. Don't be like I'm this and that.
Right.
When people want to talk to you, talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mad because somebody step on your shoes. They just shoes. You know what I mean?
I'm ready, Phil. Phil, I'm ready.
You ready? You ready, G? You ready, G?
You have okay, so you have those expectations, which is reasonable. What can they expect from you?
What they can expect from me is top quality records. Professional engineering. I've engineered some of the some of the Ozone, when Ozone used to be popping in Orlando, I've engineered a couple things for them. I've engineered a lot of things. When it comes to music, timeless music is what matters.
Right.
That's why when you hear like Moot Boy Prom Night, or you might hear Pop That Like That, and they play it in Beecham every Saturday. So it's the quality that matters. That's gonna get your record spun all the time because it just sounds so crisp and clear. They're also, what they can expect from me is distribution. You know what I'm saying? Like, things like that. We're going to make sure that everyone hears you. I want to make sure that everyone hears you because I want to be heard too.
His eyes is on the spirit. I'm sorry.
So like on the initial meet, like what should they expect? Like, is it like an audition? Do they sit down and talk to you? Like,
ooh, I'm not Simon Cowell. I don't want to do audition in front of me.
Or do they need to have a demo ready? Like, what should they do?
I'd rather hear a buzz. That's what. If you really want to grab my attention, let the streets talk about you. I'll come find you.
And I am telling you, I'm not going.
We know who your first artist is.
Price going up, baby.
We got Just Black, but
hey,
is this truly a search for an artist or?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Can I be the first to say, what about a showcase? Why not put together a showcase? Let some of Orlando's best talent show up on Central Florida Live, and you pick and choose who are the top.
I've been
top
there.
3.
I've been there before. It's not always successful. What's really successful is who the streets gravitate to. So if I was to be like, hey, such and such, you know, once you come in, you know, throw you out there, and nobody really heard of them or nothing like that. Nobody likes them. That's your first time knowing who that artist is. Now, if it's somebody that somebody's already comfortable with, they see them, they're like, dang, boy, every time I hear them, they finally got on.
Okay. Yeah. Caller, you're on Central Florida Live. You're on with Phil for real.
Phil, for real, what makes you keep going? What's your drive?
Man, my drive is man, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things that keeps me going. It's my overall passion for music. I feel like I'm a different type of caliber producer. You know, because Orlando just doesn't have, and it's a lot of things. Because there's a lot of producers that come out of Miami. There's a lot of producers that come out of Orlando. I feel like I'm responsible for some of the producers that actually do come out of Orlando. Because they, you know, we all came around at the same time and networked around the same time. You know, me and Ayo actually were pretty tight. You know, I knew him before he even did anything with Lil Wayne. You know what I mean?
Producer.
Yes, sir. I remember we used to have like little Skype sessions, and he used to just play his beats. And anybody like him, come get him. You know, and we always just be in the chat room just playing. You know, just nerd stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay, that's cool. Caller, you got that?
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right.
Hey, thank you for calling, man. God bless you. Seriously.
Thank you for calling. Hey.
Somebody child on the phone.
I know. Thank you for calling.
Is that your baby's Phil?
Thank you.
All right, I'm sorry. Yeah,
No,
man,
you good.
I'll tell you what. So the showcase idea doesn't